Span of management. The span of management is the number of employees reporting to a supervisor. Sometimes called the span of control, this characteristic of structure determines how closely a supervisor can monitor subordinates. Traditional views of organization design recommended a span of management of about 7 to 10 subordinates per manager. However, many lean organizations today have spans of management as high as 30, 40, and even higher. At PepsiCo Inc.'s Gamesa cookie operation in Mexico, for instance, employees are trained to keep production running smoothly and are rewarded for quality, teamwork, and productivity. Teams are so productive and efficient that Gamesa factories operate with around 56 subordinates per manager. Research over the past 40 or so years shows that span of management varies widely and that several factors influence the span. Generally, when supervisors must be closely involved with subordinates, the span should be small, and when supervisors need little involvement with subordinates, it can be large. The following list describes the factors that are associated with less supervisor involvement and thus larger spans of control. Work performed by subordinates is stable and routine. Subordinates perform similar work tasks. Subordinates are concentrated in a single location. Subordinates are highly trained and need little direction in performing tasks. Rules and procedures defining task activities are available. Support systems and personnel are available for the manager. Little time is required in non-supervisory activities, such as coordination with other departments or planning. Managers' personal preferences and styles favor a large span. The average span of control used in an organization determines whether the structure is tall or flat. A tall structure has an overall narrow span and more hierarchical levels. A flat structure has a wide span, is horizontally dispersed, and has fewer hierarchical levels. Having too many hierarchical levels and narrow spans of control is a common structural problem for organizations. In a survey conducted for the Conference Board, 72% of managers surveyed said that they believed their organizations had too many levels of management. The result may be that routine decisions are made too high in the organization, which pulls higher-level executives away from important, long-range strategic issues and limits the creativity, innovativeness, and accountability of lower-level managers. The trend in recent years has been toward wider spans of control as a way to facilitate delegation. One recent study found that the span of management for CEOs has doubled over the past 2 decades, rising from about 5 to around 10 managers reporting directly to the top executive, with the span of management for those managers also increasing. At the same time, the types of positions in the top team are shifting, with the position of Chief Operating Officer, COO, declining, and positions such as CIO or Chief Marketing Officer being added to the top team. A number of factors may influence a top executive's optimum span of control. People who are new to their positions typically want a wider span of control to help them evaluate their executives and learn about more aspects of the business. A CEO who must spend a lot of time interacting directly with customers, partners, or regulators as part of his or her job will need a narrower span of control, allocating more responsibility to direct reports and freeing up more time for external activities. While a CEO involved in a major internal transformation may need a wider span of control to stay on top of what is happening all across the organization. Exhibit 10.2 illustrates how an international metals company was reorganized. The multi-level set of managers shown in Panel A was replaced with 10 operating managers and 9 staff specialists reporting directly to the CEO, as shown in Panel B. The CEO welcomed this wide span of 19 management subordinates because it fit his style. His management team was top-notch and needed little supervision, and they were all located on the same floor of an office building.